this is good. You should film her and give it to her when she gets older.
Yeah.
I love the drama.
Woo! Nice. Oh, here comes the other 101.
Oh, good. You're gonna sing too.
Hello. Oh, are you gonna sing?
So we're gonna have a great night planned for you for the next hour or so before pizza comes. Plenty of games. You can play foosball if you want. There's a shuffleboard. I think maybe the Hickeys can give some lessons if you're interested in shuffleboard. Drinks obviously back there. We've got a nice patio area out there. At about 5 o'clock, I'll announce when the pizza gets here, and then we'll go from there. So welcome everyone.
It's all in the fingers. I'd like to thank people who've come, some traveling from the UK and from Hong Kong, and a special welcome. Oh, okay. Thank you. Special welcome to Maria's family from San Francisco. But before I forget, I'd like to say a special word of thanks to my wife, Kate, who orchestrated this whole event. To a friend, Carmel, who helped with the decorations. To Donna, Maria's mother, who was great in doing the cooking and the food preparation. And last but not least, a very special thank you to our dear friend Walt and Joy Hickey, who lent us the use of this place, this so-called barn. And the effort they put into setting this place up for us too. Thank you very much. Okay, I don't really want to make a long speech. I just want to say, when Chris first introduced us to Maria a few years ago, we were both very happy because we were quite impressed with her serene beauty, her poise and intelligence, and soon we realized that they would make a great couple together. Then last year, after some 5 years, 4, he says, 4 years together, Chris finally announced to us that they were getting married, and we were so happy. As you all know, they did have a marriage. They were married in Maui on a beautiful afternoon in December, just the two of them. And I think you've seen some of the photographs with the surf and setting sun in the background. And today was organized to commemorate their marriage, and also to save you guys some 6 to 7 hours flight on the plane to a bunch of rocks in the middle of the Pacific. Yeah, who wants to do that? Anyway, Chris, I know you made the right decision, and I think you and Maria will make a very successful, happy couple together. And Maria, welcome to our family, and may you both have a long and loving life together. So let us raise a glass to the bride and groom. Yeah! Who's next?
We'll pause for a minute to let everybody get some champagne.
It's difficult for me to admit and recognize that my little baby brother is all grown up and is now married. But I'm so glad he found you, Maria. I distinctly remember the day that I was talking to Julia on the telephone, and she told me, yeah, Chris is seeing some other girl now. You know, have you heard? And I was like, no. I didn't really think much of it until she said to me, no, Jacqueline, this is different. She got him to dance. And that's when I realized what a truly amazing person you are, Maria. And I still have that opinion. You are truly amazing. So we have a little marriage advice we like to give you guys now.
So we thought we'd share some insights from our first decade of marriage with the two of you. Some little life lessons we've learned and kind of the offshoot of those.
Yeah. So always listen to each other and work together to resolve your differences.
In other words, Chris, she's always right. Make sure you spend time together as a couple and do things you both enjoy.
Which for us means I have to attend at least 2 football games a year.
Is that all?
As a couple and as individuals, and build that into your collective routines.
Which means, Chris, you let her pick the paint color in the furniture and you kill the spiders.
Spider killing, very important.
Remember, marriage is a marathon, not a sprint. Give yourself space from each other when you need it.
Which means, Maria, you need to limit his video games to at least 5 hours, to a maximum of 5 hours per week. Per week. And also learn to share your belongings.
Chris, what's yours is hers and what's hers is hers.
Very true.
Manage your finances well. Poor budgeting is a common cause of marital problems.
Which translates to, shoes are a necessity, but the college football package on ESPN is not. And just to wrap it up, most importantly, learn to appreciate each other every single day.
Don't take any day for granted and be thankful that you found your best friend and soulmate.
So let's raise a toast to Chris and Maria.
Yeah.
Live long and prosper. Okay, Julia?
Julia, would you like to come up and give a toast?
Hi everyone. I just wanted to kind of touch base on what Jacqueline said earlier about the first time I told her who I met. In fact, the first time Chris told me that he was bringing someone to my fashion show. She doesn't want to be without me. I know. Here.
Bring her up there.
Oh, she's got Grammy. She's fine. The second best. I had a fashion show in San Francisco, and I knew he was living up there, and so I invited him. And he's like, "I'm bringing someone," and I was like, "You a girl? Okay, yes, bring her." And she was so sweet, and they were so perfect together. Of course, I never let on that was happening because I was, didn't want to jinx their first date or anything. But yes, after the show, we went dancing on the dance floor because it was a dance club, and she actually got him to come out onto the dance floor, which I have never seen in my entire life. And he actually, danced for almost 10 minutes. That was a lot. I mean, the fact that he didn't go out on the dance floor was amazing. So know this one is different. Because no other girl would have ever been able to get him to go out on the dance floor with her in front of his sister. So I was very impressed, and after that night, I was just like, "You still going out with her? Okay, good, all right." And ever since then, I've really wanted her to be a part of our permanent family. So we were extremely, extremely excited when he said he would propose. Or you already proposed when you told me, but. Cheers.
Yeah.
So Chris is my best friend. I grew up with Chris, and we grew up right in this area. And he's my next door neighbor. Same with Craig. So we're all three of us are best buddies. I remember one time Chris would call me, and he had this little call. What was it, Julia? The call that we had. The call that we used to do.
Oh yeah, dove call.
Yeah. So, anyways, we had this call, and Chris calls me over, and so Chris's nickname is Animal Chin. That's what we call him. And everybody wonders why he's called Animal. So I go over there, and this is in the back orchard, and so I walk up, and Chris has this giant king snake by the tail, and he's trying to pull it out of the ground. And I'm like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Don't let it go. It's supposed to go in the ground." So he's trying to pull it out. Anyways, so Chris is a man of nature, and he always has been. Anyways, he's my dear friend. He's always been there for him. And Maria, I think you're wonderful. And so I think you guys are a great couple. And I toast. So toast. Next.
Great. We've been friends for a long time, and you're a great friend. And we had a lot of great times together over the last 30 years or so. And I remember a lot of things. I remember when we lived in San Diego, Chris was really new on technology, so he had a cell phone kind of ahead of the time. And we also had a landline that was $5 a month, and Chris didn't want to split the phone bill with me. Because he has a cell phone. So just a warning to Maria that he's a man of his principles. But he's a great friend, and Maria, we're really happy to meet you. We've had a lot of fun times hanging out with you, watching the Super Bowl, we're having dinner, and really happy for you guys. So congratulations.
We all went to film school with both Chris and Maria. And
I remember. Stand behind it.
Didn't seem to help too much.
Is it just me? Okay. There you go. Okay. I just want to say, I remember they went to film school with each other for like a year before they finally got together, and I just remember them being really good friends and having kind of just like a connection with each other kind of early on. And I remember Maria talking about Chris and saying she thought he was really cute. And I was just really glad to see that they ended up together after that year of becoming really good friends. So, yay!
I agree. I got to hang out with Chris a lot because we worked on some stuff together. The documentary he did on the young man that's in here somewhere. And
That's on Craig.
I remember asking Chris, what's your type? What's up? What's your type? Let me hook you up, because I'm always trying to hook everyone. And he would never say anything. He never gave me a clue. Never, ever, ever, ever. I'm like, what's up with this dude? Everyone always talks to me. But Maria, I definitely knew her type, and I knew Chris was her type. And no, I'm not. But I'm so happy to see both of them together, because I think they're perfect for each other, and I think they're both amazing people, and we're happy to be here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to echo what what these two said, but it was just interesting to meet you both as individuals. You weren't together, and to get to know you when we were in school, and I both thought you guys were the greatest. And then find out later that you guys had gotten together. I thought that was great. And happiness to both of you. Cheers.
I've known Maria since, I'm a friend of hers. I've known her inside and out. I am practically one of her family because she came to Hawaii with my family. She knew my family. She knew my husband's family. She's a very open person. I've known her relationships from before, her friends from before. She is a friend who has, spilled everything to me and my family. I'm sorry, Chris, we had to give you that 20+ 100 questions. When they came to Las Vegas, with first time meeting Chris, he had to go through some sort of questioning. As someone mentioned here about interrogation. I am her overprotective older sister. I'm very old. But I want to make sure, Chris, and the way Maria has talked a lot about you, it's been nothing but good. And she deserves you, and I really am happy for both of you, especially when she talks so much and an intense family, so high and very good. So you better make sure, because my husband and I and our family will be looking out for her and making sure you take care of her, okay? But again, I just want to say congratulations, and I'm very happy and very proud for both of you of what you two go through, and there's going to be more. We can tell you there's more that you guys are going to go through, and we will all be here for both of you. Okay, congratulations!
That was a good picture, buddy. Clappy, clappies.
Yay!
See?
Yes, that was very nice. How come you didn't make my comments?
Wanted to thank everybody who made it down to 17 this morning on Saturday. Is that all right? I wanted to thank everybody who made it here. I made it through the traffic through 17.
I just want to thank all you guys for coming. You guys are what made today special for us.
Well, you're special to us. And for all the work that
for all the work
it
that
took to
you
put this
guys.
together.
Special thanks to my mom, because without her, this probably wouldn't have happened.
Yay!
Definitely wouldn't have happened. Thank you to my relatives from overseas. Definitely, that was awesome of you guys to come out.
And thank you to my family
Yeah, to Maria's family.
for helping out,
Helping
being
out.
there.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah.